What's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. Of course, hanging out with my little psychic over here. Her purring is so comforting. I'm going to dive right into some messages around the masculine collective. So if you've stumbled upon the reading, maybe it's the title that captures your attention. I hope that the universe provides clarity to you on your journey. I hope you get things validated that you're already picking up on, you're already feeling from your masculine. So let's see what wants to come out. What do they want to communicate to you? Okay, so I feel like this is a masculine who's moving through a karmic situation, but your presence in their life has definitely started to crumble things in their life or bring in tower moments. Because I'm not romantically involved with my karmic anymore. And I feel like many of you can sense this, or you've been picking up on subtle things that lets you know that there's a connection that's kind of fizzling out. I do feel like there is a very strong sensual attraction between you and your masculine. It's something that can't necessarily be controlled. I do feel like whoever's watching this, you're keeping your distance from your masculine at this time because it's like they're trying to tell you that they're not involved with somebody right now. But I feel like your energy is more like, okay, when you're completely done with that situation, then we can talk about it. Okay, I'm hearing your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, so you've completely distanced yourself from this person. But I'm hearing like it was like not that it was an accident, but it's like I'm hearing it wasn't something that you two could control. It was just love at first sight. It was an attraction right away, and very sensual too, a very sensual attraction that they've been feeling towards you. And I feel like it's okay, it's just the neighbors. It's just been brewing in the background, okay? Like this silent kind of, I'm hearing tension, okay? That's the words I'm hearing. Like there's been a lot of tension. I don't know if this is amongst a mutual group of friends. I don't know how you two connected or how you know one another, but I do feel like there's something here in the way of two people really wanting to fully connect, okay? A lot of your masculines too can feel your sensual energy. This could be something that you're trying your best to hide because you're keeping distant, but because it's your counterpart, like they can feel, okay? So if a lot of you you might self-pleasure, you might think about them, you're feeding that energy, okay? So you're putting energy into that person, or you're holding space for them. They're going to pick up on it and they're going to feel it, and they might also be tempted to, partake in that energy that they feel. And that's a very real thing between counterparts here. But I feel like this is just the beginning of what this connection between the both of you is starting to do, or maybe things are starting to unravel because they're looking to start over. They'd have to start over, but you're worth it. Okay, I'd have to start over, but you're worth it. Okay, and also too, I do feel like the more you two circle around one another, okay, so I don't know why I'm getting like mutual friends, or maybe like a workplace, or it's like you guys have to pretend that there's not this attraction between you two, so you try and avoid one another. But I'm also hearing this person saying don't take the distance wrong, and I don't feel like you don't, but there's this uncomfortable feeling that I'm feeling where it's like you two have to remain silent, or it's like every time you two come into the room together, it's like you try to exit as fast as you can at the same time. Okay, it's like you might feel like people can see you both. Like it's weird, but it's like you feel like people can feel your attraction to one another in the air. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like it's just all over the room. Like people are wondering, like if you're wondering if people can feel like your nervousness around them. They may not be ready yet, but they're wanting you to know that it's because there's still something here that needs to close off or end off, okay? And I feel like many of you maybe already intuitively know this, or by keeping your distance from this person, they know that you know this, okay? Let's find out how they feel about you from their heart space. Like what is fueling a lot of these big changes that they are wanting to initiate in their lives? Okay, what have you stirred in this person's heart space? Okay, so calling in your soulmate. So it feels really, really intense for this person. Okay, with calling in your soulmate, it's like visualizations, prayers, affirmations. I feel like this is a masculine who, like, they may be with somebody, but when they laid eyes upon you or when they met you, it's like that's the feeling they were chasing. That's the feeling that they've always wanted to feel when being in a relationship with someone else. And I feel like whoever they were with, it was easy to not feel romantically attracted to this person anymore because it was never really there to begin with. It might have been a slight attraction and a friendship, you know, maybe they're in a relationship with one another, but it wasn't like soul set on fire type of love that this masculine experiences with you. And I'm also hearing to reiterate that you guys didn't ask for this. Like, you didn't ask to meet one another. You just kind of bumped into one another, and it was just, who is that person? Like, on both of your parts, okay? So, you know, it's like for whoever's keeping your distance, you might feel at times like guilty about connecting with your masculine, but I feel like they prayed for you. And whatever contract here is dissolving, I feel like that's fate and it's destined. But whoever you are, the energy that I'm feeling like pulling away, keeping your distance, I really do feel like that that is making you really attractive as well. It could also be making this person feel like fearful or worried if you are with somebody else, or maybe you're losing interest in them, but they really do hold you in high regard. Like, I feel like they really hold space for you, and they are, I'm not ready yet. I think that card came out. I'm not ready yet. They're trying not to be clumsy with this because they know it might attract bad karma. They don't want to just up and leave this person. But the thing is like, it's getting harder and harder to stay. So they're in this process of having to have tough conversations. I'm seeing things like, and I will definitely get some oracle messages around it as well, but I am seeing things like moving out, talking about things like that, like moving out, you know, what would we do if we were to part ways? How would we split this? Certain things like that are happening because there's no going back, is what I'm getting with the soulmate card. Like, I feel like you guys were destined to meet, and a lot of the things that you're going through and experiencing now because of meeting are soul lessons that you wanted to learn. Like, many of you wanted to embark on this journey, and simply just by meeting your counterpart, they've initiated, or a lot of these things have started to unravel or unfold. Okay, so many of you who are in the feminine energy, a lot of you can pick up on this energetically. You can feel it. You could be dreaming about it, and you're not seeing anything in the physical, and that's why maybe the reading is a confirmation that, yeah, like, you know, they're not romantically connected to this person anymore, and it's because they're yearning for you. And if they're yearning for you, I feel like at times they may also, like, with not romantically feeling attracted to someone, like, maybe they're having issues being intimate with that person, okay? And if it's, you know, you're masculine here, it could be stuff like, you know, they're not being able to get hard, or just the person that they're with knows it's an emotional thing. Like, in order to have that happen for the masculine, they have to be really into it. And I feel like because that's not happening, somebody knows, like, they're not into them in the same way. And that's why I'm saying there's no turning back from this. Like, whatever you have turned on in this person, it's there to stay. My goodness. Okay, okay, what are some things that you both are meant to learn from this experience with one another? Okay, so, oh, there it is. Hot attraction, Mars. Okay, there's a strong sensual attraction here. So much to the point where I feel like it's really affecting this masculine on, like, a physical level as well. They're only attracted to you. Nothing else will do. Nobody else will do. It's not like they're falling out of love with this person because they want to be single and they want to gallivant all over the place and be with every person out there. No, nobody will do. They're attracted to you. Okay, this person is wanting to, I feel like, know what it's like to experience intimacy with you, because they may not have had it in a long time. Like, it's more just been fantasizing about you, just thinking about you. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it's like someone saying, I don't know how much longer I can take this. Okay, and a lot of you who are picking up on this energetically as they're feminine, this is coming through in the form of, like, a lot of like heated energy. You yourself may be feeling hot. It's like hot flashes. You may not even be anywhere near menopause or going through menopause, but all of a sudden you're experiencing hot flashes, or just like extremely turned on. And like I mentioned earlier about the soul pleasuring, I feel like many of you in the feminine energy, because you're picking up on this person only wanting you, that's a lot of energy being sent your way. You could be doing this more often than usual, and it's like you can pick up on their desire for you as well. Okay, let's see what else you guys are meant to learn. Okay, so forming structure and solid foundation. Okay, so being more rooted in yourselves and like knowing what it is you want. I feel like for those of you who feel maybe guilt over a relationship crumbling, I feel like distance yourself from that, because you have nothing to do with that. That's why I was telling you guys in the beginning, like this is something that you two didn't ask for. It was something out of your control. It was destined. It was fate. All it took was eye contact, and that's it. It's like that attraction, that hot, that oh my God, like the person meeting like every single check mark on, you know, your kind of figurative list that you have in, you know, your mind and your heart space. When you see it manifested in front of you, there's no going back from that. That's why I'm saying somebody feels like the moment they saw you, it was everything that they'd ever envisioned. And I feel like this is two people, like masculine, feminine energy, where it's like you two didn't even have to really get to know each other to feel that right off the bat. And even when you connect and talk, it feels really, really good. Like it fills you up when you hear one another's voice, when you look into one another's eyes. And that's how you know. And that's what I'm saying. There's no going back from this, okay? We also have celebration, gifts, and abundance. I feel like this is what you two are to gain from staying true or authentic to this connection, okay? So staying true and authentic, or honoring this connection, it's bringing about gifts, okay? Or at least I feel like this person, this is how they feel like on the inside, okay? This could have nothing to do with gifts and abundance. Like even with gifts, it doesn't even always have to mean something material. It could mean spiritual gifts. All of a sudden their heart is set on fire again. They feel more abundant. They feel more alive. They feel like they could take on the world with the kind of energy they're feeling now. They weren't feeling that with this person that they were with. And that's the thing about, you know, these types of intense connections, is that, you know, they're really hard to stay away from. Many of us go through a lot on the journey, you know, because of this, you know, connection to this person. And I think I've mentioned it a few times. It's because, you know, a lot of the soul lessons, that intensity, you know, that bond that you can't seem to match anywhere else. I don't want to say it's addictive. That's the word that's kind of popping up, and I'm kind of pulling away from it, hesitating. But I feel like there is a sense of being, you know, consistently and constantly drawn to this person. I feel like your masculine feels like that about you as well. Like it's never going to go away. I'm always going to be drawn to this person. And so it really pushes you to, you know, kind of make a lot of changes in your life to explore exactly what this is. Okay, we also have Mercury messages, travel. We have communication coming through. That could be soon for many of you. I'm also hearing like fast moving, okay? So maybe you're at a distance, and another thing that's kind of validating your intuition that something is falling apart is maybe you're seeing your person getting ready to move, relocate in some way. And I'm also seeing that, I'm sorry, babe, didn't mean to scare you. You're probably just about to doze off too. I'm also seeing too, for some of you, that like if you are keeping this person at a distance waiting for anything to resolve, like even if they do relocate, I feel like it's going to take some time for you two to truly connect. And that's there, because I'm getting a sense of like building this. There's this building up of two people finally connecting in the right place, in the right time. Someone's coming to you. Oh my, I'm going to get another message from the romance angel. Somebody is coming to you. Somebody is traveling to you. And I feel like a lot of you have your jaws dropped because of some of the things that you might be seeing. We have codependency coming up here, okay? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That could be why they're not romantically attracted to this person anymore. Freedom. Okay, freedom is what I'm getting. And that's why I was saying, like, this connection between you two, the soul lessons, the things that you learn, it makes you a better person. And by feeling that way, or feeling like, you know what, I'm a better person because of this, you can't help but feel that attraction to this person. Okay, because I feel like with the codependency, that's what's ending here, and you're pushing this person to finally be free. And I feel like that's why you two may not connect right away when they come to you. And even though, like, even still, that's going to make you appear as even more romantically attractive, because you might very well know that they are here, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be silent about it, or you're going to play just kind of nonchalant about it, but they are going to be reaching out. And I feel that it's going to be from a place where they don't have anyone dependent on them. I'm hearing the word dependence. They're not going to be codependent on another relationship. And I'm also hearing that they're going to connect with you from a place of nobody else being codependent on them. And this is all because you chose to keep yourself at a distance from this person. Okay? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, a lot of us will get caught up, and then, you know, there's the whole third party dynamic, the whole third party drama, and the hiding and the secrecy. I feel like for whoever this feminine is, no, many of you were like, no, like, I'm aware that there's this attraction here, but not reconciliation. I'm aware that there's this strong attraction here, but as long as you have any kind of encounters going on with anybody else, I'm afraid that it's going to have to stay at just like loving you from afar, or being attracted to you from afar, or always being curious about where this could have gone from afar. And this person doesn't want to be at a distance from you. They don't want to be far from you. Okay, so communication, travel, messages, Mercury. Expect this person to reach out. Expect this person to either travel towards you. There's communication that wants to come, because reconciliation, like, I want to see you. I want to reconnect with you. And if this is how it's going to be, then this is how it's going to be. So I'm also hearing slow moving as well, like slowly but surely. Okay, so slowly there's a breaking down of this, but many of you can intuitively feel like this person is slowly moving towards you. Yes, they may have things to work on in the background, but they're slowly moving towards you. And the reason being is because you're consistently keeping yourself at a distance. Many of you are staying true. You're staying honest, authentic. You don't want no drama. You don't want no trouble. And I feel like it's pushing this person even more to say, okay, yes, this is the direction that I want to go in. Because they don't have anything. There's no access to you. Okay, all there is this undying attraction to you that just won't end. And in order to do something about it, or to get anywhere, they have to kind of do it by the book, or at least that's what your energy is commanding, that they do things honestly. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys for this one. Me and the Bossy Bees will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.